The Galaxy Z Fold 7 winning you over? Waiting on word about possible refinements for the Galaxy Z Fold 8? Is it too early to label Samsung's latest book-style foldable a global triumph? Perhaps. Yet following our detailed and largely favorable evaluation of the Z Fold 7, it isn't premature to place it near or at the top of our ranking of the best smartphones you can buy in 2025. You may not be ready for the major improvement Samsung is allegedly preparing for next year. But naturally, common logic suggests that the Z Fold 8 will prove superior. While it is undoubtedly too soon to make firm judgments regarding this 2026 powerhouse, which is unlikely to debut early in the year, I think that if we trust Crow's newest Galaxy S26 Edge leak, then the tipster's fresh Z Fold 8 outlook deserves attention as well. Though overly confident assertions that anyone can know details with 75% certainty about a product like the Galaxy Z Fold 8 nearly a year ahead of unveiling sound risky. Those are bold figures from the generally dependable Crow. I doubt even Samsung's chief engineers and executives are sure of what the Z Fold 8 will or won't improve on compared to its forerunner. But with gossip always circulating, especially from a sometimes credible insider, I'll consider the company at least exploring the inclusion of a 5,000 mAh battery in its upcoming book-style foldable flagship. Remember, the Z Fold 7 houses only a 4,400 mAh battery, the same as the Z Fold 6 and Z Fold 5 did before it. That strongly suggests that a boost in capacity in 2026 is not just possible, but also necessary and maybe long overdue, particularly since rivals like Google's Pixel 10 Pro Fold are tipped to hit the 5,000 mAh mark this year too. Still, predicting a repeat upgrade could be tricky considering the Z Fold 6 slimmed down overall thickness from 12.1 to just 8.9 millimeters, and its weight shifted from 239 to 215 g, all while still fitting a 4,400 mAh battery into the Z Fold 7. For now, it may be wise to hold on to some skepticism about this heavily rumored change, because it doesn't seem logical for Samsung to increase those numbers again to allow a bigger sell, a far less clear camera boost, and a near-confirmed expansion in display size. Naturally, enlarging the screen is a straightforward way of raising battery capacity, and ironically, Crow is claiming this move today with 80% confidence. There's no data on exactly how much extra screen the Galaxy Z Fold 8 might deliver compared with this year's Z Fold 7, though the tipster insists he is speaking of the inner, or main display, which is apparently due for a ratio tweak along with the diagonal stretch. Bear in mind the newly introduced Z Fold 7 already offers a massive 8 inches primary screen, which added a healthy 0.4 in over the Z Fold XXS inner panel. Stranger developments have certainly occurred in the foldable space lately, but I doubt Samsung will attempt another huge jump so soon after the last. The camera, which Samsung seriously improved with the Z Fold 7 over the Z Fold 6, is another area where I don't believe we should expect much meaningful progress in 2026. Even Crow is unwilling to back this part of his Z Fold 8 claim, giving it a rather modest and oddly precise 42% confidence score. Of course, the firm could refresh one or several of the other four lenses while keeping the massive 200-megapixel primary rear shooter intact. Next, one of the biggest drawbacks of foldables might finally be erased with the Galaxy Z Fold 8. A crease-free screen might actually become reality with the Galaxy Z Fold 8. First, reports suggest the foldable iPhone and Samsung's Z Fold 8 will both rely on laser-drilled display metal plates. Second, these parts reportedly let Apple's handset have a panel free of creasing, which implies the Z Fold May 8th achieve the same. Third, since every foldable up until now has had a crease, this would be a huge leap forward for the category. The Z Fold 7, freshly launched by Samsung, is much lighter and slimmer than earlier models. But the moment I unfolded it, the visible crease was there in the screen. Now, though, there seems to be encouraging news if you want a crease-free panel. The Z Fold 8 is tipped to use laser-drilled display metal plates to compete with Apple's foldable. An analyst tweet spotted by MacRumors co-states that these same parts enable crease-free design in Apple's model. meaning a folding panel without one may also arrive on the Z Fold 8. If confirmed, this would finally fix a flaw dating back to the original Galaxy Fold in 2019. Though later foldables have reduced the crease gap, no brand has fully removed it. It's also unclear if the Galaxy Z Flip 8 will adopt the same approach and thus offer a crease-free screen. Even so, it's encouraging to see the technology moving toward eliminating one of the most criticized aspects of foldables. In 2026, Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 8 could drop its titanium rear plate. With the launch of the next-gen Z Fold 8 in 2026, Samsung is reportedly considering removing the titanium back panel used on the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Samsung just revealed the Z Fold 7 with a sleeker frame, premium finish, and titanium rear plate. But there are claims the upcoming Z Fold 8 will abandon it. Samsung tested the Z Fold 7's OLED panel and hinge durability, stating its titanium back could survive more than 100 folds daily for a decade. With the Z Fold 8 expected to remove that hinge to cut costs, the handset should end up cheaper. According to the ELEC, titanium panels are tougher to acquire than carbon fiber reinforced plastic ones, and trade disputes between the US and China have strained the supply chain, making titanium harder to secure. These whispers suggest Samsung will opt for carbon fiber reinforced plastic instead, at a time when the titanium rear panel and advanced hinge are key highlights of the well-received Z Fold 7. The switch to carbon fiber reinforced plastic would harm the durability of the Z Fold 8. This is especially notable since Apple is anticipated to unveil its foldable iPhone in 2026, the same year as Samsung's new Z Fold. So, that's it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates and tech coverage. Thanks for watching,